Hi, this is Boshi. Today I want to talk about the nice question for the homework 8. For the nice question, they want us to show that if x1, x2 is a Markov chain, then it is statistic determined by the second order probability masses. So the probability of xi equals small xi, xg, and xg equals small xg for any ig equal 1 and 2 and so on. So for this question, firstly, as we know, all the Markov process is which is the time is discrete. So we can write out probability of x1 equal x1 and x2 equal x2 to so on to xn equal xn. In order to define a process completely, we need with order probability mass. So for this part, I can draw a graph to show, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on to n minus 1 and n. In this part, n is a future value, and n minus 1 is a present value. So we can write this function as xn minus 1 equal xn minus 1, so on, x1 equal x1 times probability of xn minus 1 equal xn minus 1 and so on to x1 equal x1. So this is a conditional density function, as we know from this part to this part. This is conditional density function, and as we know, if it is Markov, when we know present value, the future value is independent of parts. So which means, as we know, xn minus 1 equal xn, the other part we can throw it. We don't need that at all. So which means we can write this function as probability of xn equal xn minus 1 equal xn minus 1. So for other parts, we just need to throw it times probability of xn minus 1 equal xn minus 1. I write in this one. And xn minus 2 equal xn minus 2. So for this function, this one is a future one and this one is a present one. After that, we can do it so on until it become x2 equal x2 and x1 equal x1 and times the last one, x1 equal x1. So from this sentence, we can know that all this part is second order part. So which means we can prove it. It is Markov when it is second order. If it's second order, then we can show it's Markov. So this part can equal probability of xi equal xi and the sum of k from negative infinity of probability xi equal xi and xg equal k. And this part, and for this part, it is a second order statistic. After that, we can write probability of xi equal xi minus 1 equal xi minus 1. So this part is equal to probability of xi equal xi and xi minus 1 equal xi minus 1 and divided by probability of xi minus 1 equal xi minus 1. So we can prove it if it's a second order probability. Also, we can prove that if x1, x2 is Markov chain, then its statistic determined by it is second order probability math. So that's for the nice question.